All right. Hello, everyone. This is Moses from Zaatar Gardens. I'm going to do something new, and I'm going to try to do it once or twice a week. My son's sitting right next to me. He's building some Legos.
Okay, I found it.
Good. Keep building it. His birthday was...
Wait, I found how to build it.
That's good. His birthday was a couple days ago, and he's having a birthday party tomorrow, so he has to build Minecraft Legos for his birthday cake, his Minecraft theme.
Okay,
So,
I want to build a house on it.
good. You know, it's funny. You didn't start talking till I turned on the camera.
Look.
I know, I see it. Here, this is what he's building, everyone.
I want to build a house on it.
Here, this is what he's building. He loves Minecraft.
But I want to build a house.
You can't, but there's no house here.
No, I can build a house.
You can build a house, but you're going to take Lego pieces away from something else.
Come on.
Okay, I'll get you another Lego piece. What was I talking about?
Okay, I'm going to put this right.
Okay, yeah, new series. I want to do this once or twice a week. I have about currently 600 videos, and I get comments a lot. And I want, make sure the mic's on. Yes. Okay, good. I get comments a lot and questions a lot. I answer them as fast as I can, usually within 24 hours or less, sometimes even a minute or less. And it's easy because it comes to you like a text message, so I don't understand why some YouTubers, even if they have a small following, they don't answer or at all. You know, it comes to you as a text message, like a notification. Just text back, basically. Anyways, besides that, let's get to it. Before I continue, if you'd like to see your question on these type of videos, send me comments, send me questions, send me comments or questions in the comment section of this video, and hopefully I'll choose your comment or your question for the next video I go through. I'm going to try to do 3 or 5 every video. All right, here we go. Again. All right, from Webis Tebis 492. It just happened about 16 hours ago. I already answered to it, but I'm gonna answer in front of everybody. Zaatar Gardens, are you Lebanese, Middle Eastern? As you know, over 600 videos, or about 600 videos, I never showed my face. I did once playing drums. I like to play percussion drums. Dumbek or dabuka. It's an old type of drum, Middle Eastern drum. Don't drop that.
What?
Okay. I don't know how he guessed that I was Lebanese or Middle Eastern, especially the video was about picking my first avocado. So it might be from my voice. I answered back, I'm Armenian. My whole family is from Lebanon, Turkey, and parts of Africa as well. But my whole family is from Lebanon, and the primary cities they were from is Burchamud, Zalde, Anjar, and Beirut. Those are really where a lot of my family is from. I even have family in Mexico and Canada. Distant family, that is. Here we go again. Next question. Doing this on the fly with my son, it's not that easy. And Lulu's running around. Okay, this is from Toto Titote. It's referring to my video on sucker growth for pomegranates. Pull or cut. Just open up soil on my tree to pull several suckers, but they keep coming out every week. And I responded, after years of experimenting, it's not easy, but after years of experimenting, the only true way I found out to remove the root that is causing the suckering. So I'll elaborate a little bit more. Get to the root of the problem and find the actual root of the pomegranate that's causing all the suckering. One of my most viewed videos is yes, son. Oh wow, good job. But you didn't follow directions.
I know, I just followed
Okay, well, it looks like I have to build it for your cake then, because that doesn't look like the picture. So, to make your tree into, your pomegranate bush into a tree. And the way to do that is the way I prune, and I have videos on how to do that. But keeping a pomegranate bush to a tree from its suckering is a lot more difficult, and the only way to really do it is to dig down to the root and get a shovel and scrape off the suckers that are coming up, or to remove that root as period. But you don't know if another root starts doing that. Now you already damaged this big chunk of a root, and you have to cut out that root and cut out this root, and by the time you do that, all the anchor roots are gone. You kill the tree, or you harm the tree greatly. So the best way to really do it is to dig down into the soil, find out where the suckers are starting. Do not get clippers, pruners, or sucketeers. Don't get those, because it won't be close enough. You need to go through with the shovel and scrape it right off without cutting the root. So if that's, because I've done it to the closest I could get, even with a pruning saw, and it still will sucker up. You have to scrape it out of there. You have to scrape the nodes off that root. Okay, another question. From Luke's, hold on, I got another, let me swipe it off the screen. It's comments for YouTube. A lot of comments. See, it's just a notification. I'll go through it, click it, open it up, and answer. Okay, Lux Zone TV. My asparagus, I think they're from Japan. Actually, I believe they're from Japan. My asparagus are green and yellow. Okay, so how that came about from all my asparagus videos of growing asparagus nearly year-round, and that primarily is from seaweed fertilization from the ocean. And the way I harvest my asparagus, I don't cut. I pull from the crown, and it just produces more asparagus spears. So their question again, my asparagus are green and yellow. I responded with, are you referring to them going dormant? And I asked what the variety was. Then after I said the dormancy, the Luke Zone TV did say, that sounds about right, because it's time of year in Japan, there we go, it's quite cold. So if you're starting to see shriveling and yellowing of your asparagus, it's time to just pull it out. And you do not want to, my experience, you do not want to leave the ferns the way they are. You don't want to pull out the ferns and drop them, like chop and drop. Not with asparagus, because the fern of the asparagus, like here's the soil level, you drop your ferns and it's just a big mound of only like 10 asparagus, but it's like a big mound of ferns. That's perfect for bugs and insects and non-beneficial fungus and non-beneficial microbes to just live in there throughout the winter. Throw away your asparagus ferns. I've tried to compost. They don't compost that well. It's so tough and hard. When asparagus gets dry, it's hard as wood. Okay, and I'm going to answer one more question. Okay, this is not a question, it's just a comment. I'll leave it at a comment. It's from Gary Cole, one of my longtime subscribers. That is what permaculturists call using observation of nature and letting it work for you. Great job, Moses. He was referring to when I had Lulu going through my soil in the back and digging. So I put topsoil or highly decomposed wood chips onto the top of the soil, and I put a toy underneath that soil where I want her to dig, so she would go after the toy, and she would dig in that soil for me and be a rototiller by itself. I don't till my garden, but I have a dog now, and she wants to dig, so might as well make use of it. Okay, and quick tips. I'll do another quick tip. I like to read a lot. So let me swipe over the Kindle. And a lot of questions I get on what kind of books I read. I am currently reading Power Foods for the Brain by Neil D. Bernard, MD, Dr. Neil Bernard. Power Foods for the Brain. So I'm really into nutrition. I always have been. And especially if I can grow it. And we'll go through some more on other books that I like to read or articles I like to read. And I'll share that with you guys. All right, guys. So I'm going to help my son with his disasters. So it's supposed to look like this or like this. It doesn't look like this. So I'm going to be helping him. Hey, say hi.
Hi.
Say hi. Come on. Say happy gardening.
Happy gardening.
All right, say bye. Say wave bye.